Greetings and salutations, human beings on the interwebs. Sober October is officially over, and I had started September 24th to get a week before. So last Saturday on the 24th of October, I enjoyed an adult beverage, and I really felt like I earned that. I never felt like I had earned a drink or earned anything like that. Usually you're escaping something, because of boredom or whatever. You're usually escaping or trying to escape with the drugs or alcohol. I felt like I earned that. I really did. And I just got a couple notes here. I just wanted to quickly go over my experience with it. This is my first time being able to complete the whole thing. I tried last year and the year before that and wasn't successful. And it just lets you know that even though you want to do something, maybe it's just you're not in the right place in your life to do it. It's okay. It's okay to fail. It's not that big of a deal. Failure is just a part of life, and what's important is you want to learn from your mistakes and get better and improve. If you start making the same mistakes over and over again, then you got a whole other issue. But I was able to complete it this year. I'm extremely proud of myself. I feel like I'm like an adult now, And first thing here is it was really, really easy at first. Like the first couple days, the first week, I'm like, I got it in the bag, like no problem at all. And as the days and weeks went on, it wasn't like I had like a craving or anything. It was just like, I could really go for like a beer or like a margarita right now. If you're at a Mexican restaurant, you got to have a margarita. And I just had to say, like, I can't do it. That was really the only impulse. And going through difficult emotional situations in life, that is another thing that draws a lot of people in, myself included, where, that's a bad habit to get into. That's a really, really dangerous habit to get into, and you don't want to let yourself fall in that trap. A lot of people do. I've done it, but realize, okay, I see what's going on here, okay, and then just pull yourself back. It took me 3 years to get this done, so it's not like I was able to just snap my fingers. I didn't really start consistently like drinking alcohol until after I was 21. So you got to think that's almost 10 years of just having this consistent, going out with friends or drinking at home. You're just you're not just going to be able to snap your fingers and just be out of that cycle. It took me a couple years and several tries, and it definitely got a little bit more difficult as it went on. And also, I noticed that I was really edgy for the first probably couple weeks. I was really edgy, and my sleep was got better. I always try to be on time with bed, but my mood, I noticed that I was really edgy for I don't think really too much of a reason. I am naturally kind of that kind of person anyway, but I just noticed it was a little bit more. So I think when your body is going through this detox, I drink almost nothing but water. I drink coffee too, but I drink a lot of water. So I think your body goes through like this detox cycle, and it's going to affect your hormones, it's going to affect your brain most certainly. And the sleep I was forcing myself to get up around 6. Sometimes it'd be a little later, but getting up a little early, just an hour. I'm usually up whenever the sun comes up. That's when I wake up. So now it's getting darker, but usually around 7 o'clock or so, that sun's going to hit me in my face. I'm just going to wake up naturally. So just an hour before, just 6 o'clock, jump in the shower, go sit in the shower for, 15 minutes, like a hot shower, and just kind of like have a moment to yourself. Think about what you need to do today. And that was a really good start for me. And you just need a little bit of willpower. Just a little bit. You don't need to be Jocko Willink or a Navy SEAL or Joe Rogan. You just a little bit. Just tell yourself, like, I need to do this. And no, I'm not gonna do it, because especially if you make it several days in or several weeks in, if you fail at that point, it's like, man, I made it this far. You already made it that far. You should. There's no excuse to not finish it completely. And I've pretty much decided I'm probably going to do this every year for quite a while. And it doesn't have to be October. My birthday is in October, and I'm not like, I'm 31 now, so I don't like need presents. All I want is just like a good day to hang out with my family and maybe do something significant for myself. And I'm probably going to do this for quite a while. And also, and this has really taught me to just come way off of the drugs, come way off of it. And it's good to have like these little cycles. Like I'm gonna have, the drinking I had down to once a week or once every other week, and other things. So I'll probably like once a month or so, maybe just have like a week where it's just like straight sober. And I would encourage anyone else to do that. And the most important thing, the message I'd like to get across is, don't let yourself become dependent on a drug. Don't let yourself do it. Don't fall for that trap, because with all the problems that's going on in the world, and with all my problems and your personal problems, the last thing you need is to be an alcoholic or some kind of drug addict and feel the need to be like you need that. Don't let yourself get there. Don't feel like you don't need anything. You don't need that. Yeah, it's nice to smoke a little doob, in the morning and start your day, but don't let yourself fall into that just codependent situation with an inanimate object. You're creating a bigger problem for yourself that's going to be harder to undo later on. And yeah, I'm really proud of myself. I hope other people see this and want to try it. And you may not be able to pull it off the first try, but just start with a week, or maybe just a couple days. If you're that deep into it, just a couple days, and then move on to a week. And I think that you'll learn a lot about yourself, because it's important to not always be high. You want to be in touch with that, like your true self. You're sober, you're not on anything, you're not influenced by anything. You want to be in touch with that person, because when you're in that spot, then you're going to be able to think more clearly and like, okay, this is the problem I'm having, this is the issue, these are the people I'm around. Now you can think, all right, I need to do this, and before I could do that, I need to do this. And that is how my mind has been. It's more like an arrow, like just on the right track, just like straight, and you're not veering off this way and get distracted. You're like, this is what I need to do. Okay? So thank you for watching. Consider subscribing if you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.